Hi, how are you? I'm so glad you're back to my channel. Thank you for listening to me. My name is Ana Munguia, and I'm here to be for you, your help, to help you through the struggles of an unplanned pregnancy, of first-time motherhood, and how to deal with your life, your new life. I am here in this subject and in this area of unplanned pregnancies because I was there. If you have not seen any of my videos before, I was there with two unplanned pregnancies and two planned pregnancies. So I know the difference of how that goes. So today the subject is how to tell your parents about an unplanned pregnancy. Ooh, the scary time comes. It is scary. Yep, got it. No problem. I got you. No problem at all. Yes, it's scary. But to begin with, you have to start thinking why you are in this situation. You started to play around adult life before you were supposed to. So now you have to become an adult and confront your new situation. And it's not easy. It is not easy. I know, I got it. Especially if the relationship is not a good fit. That makes it worse. If you have a good relationship with your partner is one thing, but if you don't, which is usually what happens in most of the unplanned pregnancies, then you are up to a big adventure with your new baby. You have three choices if you don't have a good relationship. Well, let's put four choices right now that you have to decide. The first choice is that you parent the baby and become a single mother. The other choice is to birth the baby and give it into adoption. The third option is co-parent the baby with your partner. And the fourth option, which I will never approve, is get rid of the baby. That is not what I'm going to talk about, never in my videos, because I do not approve that you kill a baby because you're scared, because it's inconvenient, because it's the wrong time, because it's the wrong guy, because it's inconvenient in your life. No, you do not want that pain through your life. You do not want that sin in your life. So that is out of the question. Now you have the problem that you have to tell your parents in some point during this situation. Well, wait a second and figure these other things out. I have a whole program of how to do every step that I'm going to talk about right now, but there are a few steps that you have to do before you tell your parents. Don't get scared yet. It's not the time to tell them. You have to figure out some things before. And these are the steps that I teach in my program that you can do by yourself if you do not want to reach out to me yet because you're in that scary time. The first thing that you have to do is get a test to prove if you are or you're not pregnant. And if you're watching this video, most likely you are. So go get a test. If he has the 2 lines or whatever type of test you buy, there are some that are more sophisticated than the others. You do not have to spend a lot. Just get one from the dollar store. They work. They all work. So if it says positive, then you're all set. You do not have to do a complimentary one. Some people buy 2, 3, 4, 5 because they are in scared. They want to get one that says negative, but that doesn't happen. It's still positive, 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 and you're spending money that you don't need to spend. So if the first one comes positive, fine. If it comes negative, maybe you did it too early, or it's really negative. So you have to wait a few more days. If you have missed your period, the Number one reason you miss the period is because you're pregnant. The number two reason you miss the period is because you're so stressed out that your body is reacting differently and something has happened. Or four, there's something wrong with one of your ovaries. But most likely you're pregnant. So get it out of your system. Know if you are or you're not. And that's the first step. The second step that you're going to do is cry. Cry. Yes. You're scared. You need to cry. Cry it out. Don't worry. Just cry it out. The third thing that you're going to do is tell your partner. You have news for him. I mean, it takes two to make a baby. You did not make it by yourself. Don't just carry that burden with you by yourself. You do not have to do it by yourself. Okay, so your partner had something to do with it. So you were the best girl that he had in his life until you're pregnant? Seriously? No. You are still in this together. He's as responsible as you are. Now, women have the biggest part because we are the ones that birthed the baby. I mean, imagine that. It's a miracle. How can a little other human grow inside you? You're chosen to be a mother. Just to imagine the miracle that it is that from two cells, it starts multiplying and it becomes a baby. Now that you know you're pregnant, I have to tell you, the heartbeat is already beating. It is a baby. Yes, a very tiny baby, but it's still a baby. It's not cells. Don't kid yourself. Don't believe the lie. It's a little tiny baby that it's forming. It already has legs, arms, fingers, eyes, nose, mouth, ears, a head, a body. It has it all. The heart is beating, so it has as already a circulation system. It's ready. It's there. Anyway, now you have to tell your partner. So there are different ways that you can tell him, but the best way to tell him, you don't know, I don't know how your relationship is, you know how it is. So if it's a good surprise, you can give him a little card with a good surprise with some little socks or something, or a little card and say congratulations and put the test inside. But if it's not like a great relationship and you know it's going to be over as soon as he knows that you're pregnant, which is a lot of cases that way, just tell him, don't tell him, I am pregnant. Tell him you're going to be a father. And just wait. That scares them up. But that gives him responsibility. Yes, that gives him the responsibility too, because he has 50% of that DNA. And yes, he is responsible. So that doesn't mean that he has to marry you. He doesn't mean he has to be present in your life too. It only means that he is responsible for that baby too, and that he has the right to be a father, and he should be present in his life, in the life of that baby that you formed together. Yep. So that's the part. Okay, so you have not told your parents yet. You have to know where your boyfriend stands. And if your parents do not know you have a boyfriend, oh, surprise, two more surprises that you have to tell him. Anyway, so after you know where he stands, I want you to wait and think what you want. You want. Because if your boyfriend told you already to get an abortion, definitely he's not a good fit for you or the baby. You do not want him next to you. Because if he's willing to kill his DNA, I don't think I would like him next to me or my baby. So you have to know where he stands, and then you decide what you want. Either birth the baby and think and explore adoption, or birth a baby, and become a single mom. And then when you know or think that you know what you want, then it's time to tell your parents. If you need help with an extra video that I tell your parents for you, I'll gladly make it for you, personalized, at no cost. No, I'll just do it for you because I believe so much in life, and I believe that that baby has a mission in earth. I just know that if you're scared, God knows about it. He is not surprised about it. You are surprised, and your parents are going to be surprised, and the father of the baby was surprised, but God is not surprised. Believe me. If you're having sex without being married, yes, that's a sin under my rules, Bible's rules, but that doesn't mean that God does not permit a baby to be formed. And the baby is not a sin. Know that. Getting involved beforehand, before marriage, it is, but not the baby. So get it out of your mind because he or she, it's precious to God's eyes. And it should be into your eyes too. So I just want to let you know that to tell your parents, it's easier to do it when you know and you have figured out a little bit of what you would like to do. Keep the baby. Our motherhood heart, most of the time, is going to tell you keep the baby. But in some circumstances, you're going to want to choose the best for your baby, and that's going to be put it up into another house, another household, a good choice of parents that is going to be better for your baby. There's a lot of those choices. There's a lot of those stories around, and I have lots of them. Most of them in the U.S. because in some countries it's very, very complicated to do the adoption, which it should be changed because we should see the best benefit for the babies. Anyway, so telling your parents that you need their help, that you need their support, it's going to be better than just throwing the bomb. Mom, I'm pregnant. I don't know what to do. No, it's better that you know what you want to do. Because, there are some parents, there are some moms, even dads, that are going to tell you to go and get rid of the baby. And they're going to carry with that sin too. And I know of cases that the parents are the ones that took the girl to the abortion clinic and agreed to it. And immediately they regret it. And they have to carry with that guilt. So I hope that this helps you decide how to tell your parents in a better way and tell them you guys are going to be grandparents. Mom, you're going to be a grandmother. It's easier than saying, I'm pregnant. It's less scary to say, I'm pregnant, than to say, you're going to be a grandmother. I have news for you. You're going to be a grandmother, Mom. Yep, I know it's not that easy. But if you need some coaching and help through going through that, please reach out. I can give you a whole 30-minute coaching call for free so you can get through it. Reach out, please. I'm here to help you. I'm the adult that you need in your life, sorry, to help you go through this. I know how it is. It's really, really scary. I was there. I was there more than 30 years ago. And I have never had the intention to be online, but I know I have a call to help you. So this is why I'm doing these videos in YouTube, so you can find me and help you go through these struggles. Reach out. Don't be afraid. I'm here for you. I love you. I love to help you. And please, please don't do it by yourself. It's too scary to do it by yourself. It's too lonely to carry with all the burden by yourself. It's easier to talk it out. This is why I'm here for you. Take care. Love you. Bye bye. And God bless you.